First, we talked about Light Breeze from the House of Dastan, you know, cool, calm, and collected. Then we talked about Game of Joy, also from the House of Dastan, because this one was giving fruity, sexy date night. And now we're talking about You, question mark. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Dee Marie here. Yes, we're talking about the House of Dastan fragrances. Yes, again, you all know this is a regularly reoccurring fragrance house on my channel now, and the offerings are the definition of luxury niche. So today we're talking about You, question mark, and here is the packaging. We know this by now. Beautiful green boxing, velvet on the inside, and most importantly, your fragrance is snug on the inside. I have had You for a few months now, so my thoughts are fully formed on this fragrance. And by the way, this is my fragrance of the day, so we will talk about it. As with the other fragrances discussed from the House of Dastan, they are sold exclusively at maxaroma.com. I do have a code with them, as you all know, so feel free to use that if you see anything that you're interested in. But as always, when it comes to dedicated fragrance reviews, I discuss fragrances by their mood, the strength, the longevity, as well as do they give me compliments. That's how we talk about fragrances here. And now we are talking about you all. When I first saw the name of this fragrance, I said You, question mark. I have no idea what that's going to give me, what it's going to mean. But then I read up on it, did some research on this fragrance along with the house, and it just made sense. The perfumer for You is Richard Herpen, which is the perfumer of the other fragrances I have mentioned for this house. So we love the consistency because he hasn't missed yet for me, and I'm okay with it. The bottles are Persian inspired. They look like Persian mosque, and the juice also has French perfumery inspiration as well. So it's a fusion of the two cultures, Persian and Parisian. So that's automatically unique because we don't hear that every day in the fragrance world. So that's what I do like about this house. It did bring something new to the table. You can get You in 3 different sizes. You can get a sample size of it. This is what the samples look like. And I love the fact the samples look exactly like the boxing of the full size presentation. So, you know, there's continuity there. You can also get a 10 ml travel size, and then there is the 100 ml size that we have right here in front of you when you really want to spray all the way down in the scent. So now let's get into the notes for You, because there are a lot of notes and they aren't typical. And when I saw them, I said, this could go a lot of different ways. So note, you all, we have bergamot, we have pear, we have cinnamon, we have coriander, we have jasmine, we have milk, we have fig. Let's see, we also have white chocolate, freesia, we have ylang musk, we also have sandalwood, tonka, and cedar. So looking at this, I said, okay, we got fruits in here, we got some spices, we got some gourmand touches in here, some florals, and some woody notes. So we got a nice little mix going on in here with You. So upon further research too, you all, the meaning behind the name of this fragrance actually makes a lot of sense. This fragrance is all about self-discovery and understanding who you are and the journey along the way. So it's kind of thing of, we're saying You, question mark, is defining who you are, and it's the type of fragrance where you define it as you see fit. It's supposed to be a journey of self-exploration in a bottle. So when I think about it like that, I said, okay, that explains why there's a medley of notes in here. There isn't just one type of note. This is a mix, and it's an interesting mix. From that, I knew, I said, I'm gonna pull a lot of different things on it, possibly depending on the weather and the season. So that is intriguing. That means this fragrance isn't going to be basic and linear. I'm pleased to say too that when I first got my nose on this scent, and most importantly as I continue to wear it and things, my predictions were correct because there is a lot happening in this fragrance. The opening in this scent, I get the fig more than anything. I do get a little bit of the citrusy notes as it dries down, so it has to be the bergamot for me. So on paper, I get more of the fig and citrus, but interesting enough, on skin is where I get more of the gourmand notes, namely that white chocolate. And I was really hoping that would happen because I was like, we don't get white chocolate every day in fragrance. I'm pleased to say it comes out on skin. The florals are in here, but they're not too prominent. They're most on the background. And then with the woody notes and the tonka in here, it gives a little bit of a mouth-watering quality. So this is a very unique and complex fragrance. Truly up to your interpretation, which again makes sense because it's called You, question mark. It's about your own interpretation of your life journey. So that makes sense to me. The mood of You all, for me, this is a spring and summer fragrance. And it's namely because of the citruses in here, in my opinion. This one is on the fresher side. Again, the florals are in there, but not too loud. The gourmands are in there, but not too loud either. The star is the citrus and the fruits. The spices too are also kind of dialed back, so this isn't overly spicy, so you can wear it again in warmer weather. And in my opinion, this warms up well in the sun and on the skin, and it's a beautiful experience. This is a daytime fragrance, and in my opinion, this is an easy reach fragrance. I don't have to think hard about it. So don't let the notes intimidate you. This one is actually very easy to wear. The strength of this fragrance is a 7, so solidly where it needs to be. I don't have to look for it. As soon as I spray it, I know what I'm smelling. I can smell it on me without having to bathe in it. So we love that. The longevity of this fragrance, you all, is about 4 to 5 hours. That's why I say this is more of a warmer weather wear, a spring and summer wear. You can smell it as it warms up on you and as you wear it out in the daytime on the skin, because it activates in the heat. Is this a compliment getting fragrance? Absolutely, 100%. I've gotten multiple compliments when wearing this fragrance, so it does check the boxes. And it goes back to the fact that it's not your basic summer scent, it's not your basic citrus, because it has other things going on with it. Lastly, does this fragrance compare to anything else? I would have to say no, because of the fact that the notes are truly unique, and I haven't smelled anything that smells like this. No, because I've never smelled citruses with white chocolate. So that alone right there is automatically different. The fig in here too, the milkiness. Yeah, I've never smelled that anywhere else. So that's why I'm like, okay, this is a unique blend of a scent. So if you like fig, if you like citrus, and you also want a little bit of a gourmand touch in a fragrance, I absolutely think you will enjoy You. I like this. This is good. Also, by the way, I would say You is perfectly unisex. It doesn't lean more so feminine or masculine. Anybody could wear this scent. I always want to give you all that information. And another thing too, the concentration of You is an extrait de parfum. So this fragrance is filled with a lot of scent oils, so it wears closer to the skin. And that's why I say again, you need to wear it in the heat, so it activates and it radiates off of you, and you have a nice, beautiful scent bubble around you. All in all, I have enjoyed You, and I will continue to wear her because she's giving me what she needs to give for summertime, and I love that. So those are my thoughts on House of Dastan's fragrance You. Let me know what you think about this fragrance. Have you tried You? Have you tried other fragrances from the House of Dastan? Again, all information about this fragrance house and where to get it will be in the description box below, along with my code you can use for additional savings. But yes, those are my thoughts, and let me know what you think, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye y'all.